Get yourself ready for stuff and things.
Good evening. My name is Michael Bain, and welcome to Best Defense TV. Tonight we're going to be talking about one of the very serious problems of our current history, and that's the problem with zombie infestations. I've invited Masad Ayub. Step forward, Masad. I've invited Masad today because he's the foremost expert on killing zombies, and he also has much experience as the president of the Lethal Force Institute. Masad, it's good to have you with us.
Thank you for having me, Michael. As many of you know, the threat to a lawfully armed but poorly trained citizenry during a zombie infestation can be quite devastating. Dismemberment, the threat of continued infection, and possibly even death. The fact is, zombies are nothing more than an evil spirit in a reanimated corpse. Notice the palsied hands, the blank stare, the distinguishing lip. Popular zombie media would have you believe that there are many ways to kill a zombie, but really there's only one effective way. Notice its devastating efficacy.
Impressive. Does that mean that a good blow to the head is a sure way to kill a zombie?
The only guaranteed way is a bullet in the zombie's head. I brought along several weapons of different calibers to demonstrate this point. The best way to kill a zombie is a carefully placed shot to the appropriate judicious use of deadly force zone. Let's start with the tried and true 9mm. The 9mm is designed to enter small but exit large, effectively incapacitating the zombie. Now, let's demonstrate. Now remember, we are self-defense experts, so don't try this at home. Let's start with a few safety tips. Number 1, only load your handgun when necessary. Number 2, always point it in a safe direction. And number 3, know what's behind your target at all times. But most importantly, always start by shouting the phrase, "Stop zombie or I'll shoot." If it's a zombie, it will normally reply with its trademark guttural noise. This lets you know that the subject is probably intending to murder you. Now, if it replies by throwing up its hands and shouting "Don't shoot," it may not be a zombie, but still keep your self-defense tool on hand because it may be a live person intending to murder you. Now let's get in position. Stop zombie or I'll shoot.
Truly inconceivable. It's hard to believe that killing a zombie is as simple as picking up a handgun.
Yes, Michael, it is that easy. Now let's talk about the devastating effects that the .44 Magnum can have. The .44 Magnum is designed for complete head explosions. Now let's get into position. Stop zombie or I'll shoot. Michael, note the explosive effect that this gun has on the zombie's head. That's what I like to call one shot, one kill.
You sure don't have to wait around long to watch the zombie die. But Masad, let me ask you a question. Are all calibers created equal?
No, Michael, they're not. But with care and concentration, they can't have the same deadly impact.
Surely a .22 couldn't carry the same deadly force that a larger caliber gun could.
On the contrary, Michael, actually, although the .22 does require a steady hand, it can also allow you to decapitate the zombie by severing the spinal column. The trick is to aim right for the brainstem. Why don't you give it a try?
Can I?
Sure.
Hey, Masad, the bait's working. Stop, zombie, or I'll shoot.
It takes a lot of practice to master these techniques, but when you do, the outcome will always be the same. Protection for you and your family from a zombie attack.
Thanks again, Masad, for the help.
Thanks for having me, Michael.
And that ends our episode for tonight. If you want further tips and techniques on how to survive a zombie infestation, please see my email account, my Twitter account, or my Facebook account. Next week, we have another exciting episode where we beat off the desperate housewives of Cougar Town. Be safe.